conference clash, you can expect both teams to play hard here tonight.
Yeah, these conference games are so important, especially when it comes to a rivalry like this. Both teams have had this one circled on their calendars for a while.
So here's Miami's starting group. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Passes to Freeman. 1:21 left in the first. Shot clock at 6. Miami grabs the miss.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
It's deflected. Cleveland with the ball. With the fadeaway. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fires top of the key, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And no good that time. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
The Heat, 2.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
26. First.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now the Heat with it. Trailing by 2. On the court for the Heat. No good on the 3.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Into the lane. It's tipped. Over to the left wing. Connects from three-point range. He has 5.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
They need this, and he's good on the 3 ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Great open look there.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Second team foul.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Number 2.
The Heat trail by 6.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Oh, nice, strong drive there. If that's who's going to be guarding him, then he's got some weight to throw around.
And that one drops.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground, score tied. They took control in the second quarter, ending the half up by 6. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout out to the playmakers. This team's success is...
And now with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Cavaliers leading by 6. RJ, so much goes into extending an NBA playing career. What was the key for you in your long career?
Well, for me, physically, I had to start doing more things away from the game of basketball, doing yoga, doing strength training, but also the changes mentally. I went from a 20-point-a-game scorer to a guy that was getting 3 or 4 shots a game. You have to be able to accept your role and then star in your role. And for me, I just love doing that.
And for Miami. And the layup's good off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Shoots. They grab their own miss. It's blocked. And they recover it. He lobs it up. Pocket 6.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
35 seconds left to play in the third. From 17 feet out. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Both good from the line that time. The Cavaliers leading by 3. play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Got it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The shot comes out.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without foul.
On the floor for Miami. Shoots a fader. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
The Heat trail by 3. The fader. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
And so they foul intentionally.
Number 26. His second. First team foul.
43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Number 18.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're behind by 8. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. And they go to the intentional foul.
His first. Second team
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he drops it in from the low post.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
And that's an intentional foul.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 8. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Time for T-shirt. Who needs one?
Long range from the inbound. That shot missing. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.